Primary benefit of a composite partition is, number one, you seem to get a little bit better seal of the cab and cargo area. A lot of times those steel partitions are multiple pieces that are bolted together, and air can flow through it relatively easily, as well as noise and things like that. And so you get a little bit more driver comfort with these composite partitions because it's going to keep your cool air or warm air in the cab, not have to heat up or cool down the entire cargo area of the van as well. And it's also going to help cut down on some of that road noise. Now, this is going to be a vehicle specific partition. So this happens to be in a Ford Transit mid-roof, but they also make one for the low roof model as well as the high roof model. Same thing goes for the Sprinter. You're gonna have a standard roof and a high roof version. And luckily with the ProMaster, the way that van is designed, you can get away with that one partition design for either the standard high or super high roof. Now, just a couple of features about this partition. Number one, it is a two-piece partition, and really the benefit of that is gonna be lower shipping charges. Essentially, you can ship this in half the size box, so it's not gonna have to be on an oversized pallet or anything like that. Now, that does add a little bit of time with assembly because you do have to put your top and bottom panel together and tie it into a steel band that goes across the middle of the partition and ties into your B-pillars there. That's gonna give you that protection that you want from a partition, essentially protecting the driver, everyone in the cab, from the cargo components, from coming forward in case of a collision or sudden stoppage or something like that. Now, for the most part, this does tie into existing holes and locations on the van. On the Transit here, we're gonna go into our existing cargo ring, D-ring locations here near the floor. There's some existing holes over on the driver's side B-pillar where you're gonna have to put in some plus nuts. Then over here on the passenger side, I believe all these are threaded locations for attaching to the vehicle. Up top here is going to be the same as basically every partition you can get for the Ford Transit. We're going to have to use some self-tappers to go into the top of the B-pillar there. Now we have this configured here with the optional window kit that you can add to any of the composite partitions from Holman. And this just allows you to get some visibility into the cab area, as well as if you have the rear windows like we do in our Ford Transit, you can still retain the use and see what's going on behind you with your rear view mirror. So this is an optional upgrade. If you do not get this, it's just going to be filled in just with the rest of this material right here. But this is relatively easy to install. You're just going to be cutting away pieces of the partition and bolting this in place. Another accessory you can get for these partitions is a grab handle that's going to be installed over here by your side sliding door. So you have something nice and sturdy to grip and hold on to as you get in and out of your van. Now you're going to get best in class seat recline from all Holman partitions, and that's true also with the composite partition as well. I measured essentially from the bottom bracket of the seats to the partitions about 8 inches. So you can fully put the seats all the way back and get a little bit of recline out of it as well for both the driver's side and the passenger side seat. Now this partition is going to be covered by that standard Holman warranty, which is 3 years. One thing you want to make sure of is that you're buying it from an authorized Holman retailer like upfitsupply.com to make sure you're covered by that warranty.